pump station they put out on the west side. That was a huge problem because it had like water. Son of my friend of mine was like fuels. And this interview and now he's running for the township trustee.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the Village of Shawnee Hills Council meeting for September 25th. For all I can, please stand and say the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Here, Eisner, here, the Rosa,
Here.
Thatcher,
Here.
Zimmerman,
Here.
and Matty is absent.
And we'll go to approval of the minutes of September 11th. Anything on page 1? Page 2? Page 3? And page 4. A motion to approve minutes from September 11th is written.
So moved. Second.
Gates, yes. Eisner,
Yes.
the Rosa,
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yeah.
Zimmerman.
Good.
All right, any questions on the agenda? Motion to approve the agenda is written.
So moved.
Second.
Gates, yes. Eisner, yes. The Rosa,
Yes.
Thatcher,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, Brian.
Just a couple things on my report tonight. I've been working with the chief actually on a couple things. Well, one is official capacity chief, one is village administrator, but we have public records requests come in. I know they're really complicated, but asking about personnel files. So it tends to make it a little more complicated because we have to go through them all, but processing that, nothing really of concern there. Also working with Russ on some of the Oktoberfest. I'll say, back house issues of having things done and getting them done and paid for. And then on the 13th, I went with Kathy to the JED board meeting, Evans Farm JED board meeting. I'm sure probably going to report on that, so I won't steal any thunder, but it was riveting as always. Actually, it was kind of interesting, this meeting.
I can't wait. We might skip right.
Well, no, see, that's going to be my keys, so she can pay that off. But other than that, that's actually all I have for my report tonight. If you have any questions, happy to answer them. Nothing.
All right, thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you. Brian took half my report and used the word riveting. That was going to be my opening line, but
Please talk about loading.
yeah. But really just public records requests and discovery requests on the police department side. Paving is unfortunately still going on. There's some areas along Dublin Road that they need to finish and then Osage there. But really it's kind of been maintain and move forward. So any questions for me?
No, sir. All right, Emily, welcome. Emily is from the Health Department, the Delaware County Health Department. She's a new representative for us.
Yes, hello.
So,
Do I go over to
Sure,
the monkey?
sure.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Emily Lip. I am an epidemiologist at the health department and the representative for Shawnee Hills. I have a couple of flyers about things going on with the health department. We are hosting movie series at the Strand in the city of Delaware. Conversation about addiction and recovery. So the last one is tomorrow night, and it's 4 Good Days with Mila Kunis. Interested in that movie. There will be a speaker beforehand, and then somebody from the health department will be out in the lobby with any questions or anything like that. If you guys have any questions there? We have a kind of a sheet about our levy that will be on the ballot in November. It is a renewal without an increase. So I have copies of that to hand out, or copies for everybody. And then we do have an event at the Unity Community Center on Saturday from noon to 3, Fall into Health. It's a family-friendly event. It is free. It had a bunch of different things going on: healthy cooking, bike safety, kids class, yoga, lots of things going on there. And then first aid CPR training as well. If anybody's interested in the township, just call and schedule. There is an email on here. we can definitely get some classes scheduled.
So would you come here to do classes? Go
You,
there?
yeah, we could either or, Adam Hadinger, who, does the classes, is a very flexible person, so either or, whatever works best for
Yeah.
the class or you guys, anything like that.
Do you have a minimum or maximum class size?
Space is limited for 3 to 9 people, so, and then I think there are also the options, you can pay to have the full certification or just be trained, and then it would be free. We've kind of worked those out as well, so it wouldn't have to be a paid event as well. Yeah. Any other questions?
All right, thank you.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Actually, Emily,
Yeah.
so I don't know if you, how deep you have immersed yourself in the Shawnee Hills business, but we do have a troubled resident that lives up the street.
Okay.
So I guess as many eyes on that,
Okay.
property wise, health wise.
Yeah. Is it appropriate to ask the resident's name and or the address, or maybe that's something later? Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna make a note just so I remember at the end of the meeting. Yeah, absolutely. I will pass it along. Anything else? Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, communications, actually, so 2 things, and I think it's posted already, but next Monday, the superintendent of Dublin Schools and the treasurer of Dublin Schools will be here at 6 o'clock, is that right, 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock, to present information about the Dublin School levy that will be on the ballot in November.
Content neutral.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, it's kind well, they have to be.
Right.
It has to be based on their position.
They're presenting tonight at Dublin's council meeting.
Right, they're Dublin Council. That's first and second, we met with the riverfront again. So that's still a work in progress. We're trying to set up a meeting right now with a Columbus City Councilman. And then hopefully he's got some insight on, what is a good direction. And that is it. And then it's just kind of training information on the October stuff, so prosecuting. That's everything.
I've been out of town, I have nothing.
Perfect. Any committees? Can we get to the JED now? Can we go to the JED?
It's not really a committee, but that's like the only place it fits. We did meet, the board met weeks ago, and there's primarily discussing whether a certain section of the contract can be amended. It would have to obviously be approved by all of the signatories to the agreement, which is us, Concord Township, Orange Township.
Is this
Yeah.
ever parcel number?
No. But rather get into it right now, I'm gonna ask to put it on the agenda of council at the end of October, because the meeting for the board is not till the end of November. So I'd like to get it closer to that meeting, and then we can discuss it either then or maybe the next meeting if necessary. And then decide what's to be done.
Any questions? I mean, I was open to amendments the whole time. I was just getting some revenue. So, okay. Something's happening. All right, any other committees? Finance. All right, legislative actions. Get over to the Bengals game. Third reading. Resolution 12-2023, a resolution adopting the Delaware County 2023 multi-hazard mitigation plan. Any questions? A motion to adopt resolution 12-2023.
So moved. Second.
Gates, Isaac,
Yes,
Rosa,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Another resolution, or third reading for resolution 13-2023. A resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor. Any questions? A motion to adopt resolution 13-2023.
So moved.
Second.
Gates,
Yes.
Isaac,
yes,
Rosa,
Yes.
Patrick,
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
This is a first reading ordinance 26-2023. An ordinance approving the addition and inclusion of certain ordinances as parts of the various component codes of the codified ordinances of Shawnee Hills, Ohio, and declare an emergency. All right, anybody read through that excitement?
Yes.
All right, do I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading and declare ordinance 26-2023 an emergency?
So moved.
Second,
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
yes.
DeRosa.
Yes. Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
A motion to adopt ordinance 26-2023.
So moved.
Second,
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Other first reading ordinance 27-2023. An ordinance authorizing the payment of the invoice received from EQ 6058. Blick LLC Company and declare an emergency. Any questions on this?
Just to clarify, this is equity for Shawnee Station, just so.
And I had, this is to pay for the crosswalk, which it's really late in them. Sending an invoice, but kind of forgot about it and I used the PO for the other bill that we paid them, so. Anyway,
All right, so I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading and declare ordinance 27-2023 an emergency. So.
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
Yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, a first reading resolution.
No, we have to-
No, I didn't do it. Okay, do I have a motion to adopt ordinance 27-2023?
So moved,
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Now a first reading for resolution 15-2023. A resolution that the village of Shawnee Hills hosts an Oktoberfest and declare an emergency. I have a motion to suspend with the second and third reading and declare resolution 15-2023 an emergency. So moved.
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
Yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Motion to approve resolution 15-2023.
So moved,
Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
yes.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
Any questions on the bills?
No.
Good, good. Do I have a motion to pay the bills? In the amount of $72,155.89. So moved.
Second.
Gates. Isaac.
Yes.
DeRosa.
Yeah.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, treasurer's report, Shirley, looks good.
general fund, 480,773.72. Street fund, 312,846.22. State highway, 37,1093. PD body armor, 4,305.17. Continuing professional training, 2,535.48. Evans Farm Jed, 14,671.07. Drug law enforcement, 534.41. Indigent drivers, 385.84. Law enforcement trust, 3,259.20. American Rescue Plan, 63,418.14. Enforcement education, 1,795.98. Fire fund, 86,502.89. Weed fund, 300. TIF, 78,648.97. 53,788.36. Waste district, 231,748.66. Veterans Memorial, 298.97. Sewer operating, 90,758.54. Sewer replacement, 7,506.08. Storm sewer, 30,930.42. And debt service, 77,475.81. For a total of 1,531,454.86.
Motion to adopt the treasurer's report is written.
So moved. Second.
Gates.
Yes.
Isaac.
Yeah.
DeRosa.
Yes.
Batchor.
Yes.
Zimmerman.
Yes.
All right, any other miscellaneous business?
I have just a question for you guys. I had not a resident, someone that was close by here. He wanted to know if we would be interested in maybe renting out our Quick Road Park so he could sell artwork, or anyone else that wanted to sell stuff like one day a week. So
You know what the artist?
I do not, but I think he applied for the, to do the Shawnee or the Oktoberfest. I don't know,
I think we can circle back with Brian.
yeah, I can say you're gonna think
Yeah.
about it, but I said I would add, I would.
We need more
I would
detail.
bring it up.
It's like,
Yeah, like what kind?
yeah, I mean, just a general ask.
I think we can look at what other communities do with their public spaces and how we can regulate it, as to how much we can or can't regulate that,
I don't want to become a.
and come back. No, so.
Yeah,
we'll work on that.
yeah, all right,
Treat it consistent with the other, or how we reserve it too, or something.
yeah.
Yeah, make a motion that we move into executive session per revised code 121.22 G3 to conference with an attorney for the village concerning a dispute involving the village that is the subject of an imminent court action, including council, village administrator, the treasurer, and the attorney. Oh, I guess he can say that.
Give me a second.
Second,
Dave,
Yes.
I think yes, the road.
Yes.
Badger.
Yes.
Dylan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. They don't have her own number.
So you're the new one.
Yes, Candace left
You
us.
guys are all with the years.
And we are, we're officially in the building. Further.
Upstairs, around the corner.
Oh, yeah, up 3 flights of stairs.
You know, there's-
Yeah, oh, and every now and then the elevators are free, so our new address isn't on there, I'm going to write it on there. for you. Our new address is not on there, do you want me to write it on there for you?
Yeah, I know it's here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, like, no, like we're at, we park on the other side where the existing garage is.
Yeah, of course.
I used to send, they're not, it's just straight and I have all that.
It looks dumb. And it's not consistent with what they did in January. Oh,
Now that you're passing out cards, you should collect hers too.
okay.
So I don't know if, you know, the next time they need to come out of plan, whatever, it's in the area, but.
Yeah.
If anything's any more information about it. It's on the other side of the card.
I'll follow up with our environmental health division, but they'll usually handle that, and if there's any updates, I can email.
Where are you planning to hold your classes? Because I'm certified to teach this.
It can be anywhere, so, depending on where at, sometimes it's at the health department, sometimes it can be like if it's a,
You're limiting it to 9.
yeah, max, because there's only like one of them, so I think there's like you can train at one time, I believe it's how it works.
That's wrong.
I'm personally not exactly sure, but,
But you're also doing American Heart and certified HSI.
oh, okay. He would definitely know more about it, so if you
I'm
want,
sorry.
he would definitely know more about it, so if you emailed him,
Yeah,
he
I
could
will.
probably tell you more. He is very responsive as well to his email, so he could probably.
I'll send them an email. I'll look through the jobs.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, you would definitely be able to,
And I've only been teaching it for 50 years.
yeah, oh yeah, just follow me, everything. Yeah, I'm sure he would appreciate your expertise as well, so yeah, absolutely.
Well, they just changed a lot of it, you know, they update every 5 years or something like that. It's bullshit. They just keep dumbing it down.
Yeah,
But I'll send you.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, and he'll definitely be able to,
Thank you. And I'm just gonna get out of here because they're gonna come in, resume the meeting and then.
Okay, it's my first one, so I'll have to attend this, so we're done.
But it's good meeting you.
Yes, good meeting you too. And we'll see you at next one.
And I tend to leave my water bottles behind. We'll see you guys. There's really no sense in staying if they're done. But anything exciting happens, call me. Okay, it's good meeting.
Yes, good meeting you too.
What?
Do cops know about ways?
Did you know about ways? Yeah, we know about ways.
Do you guys put yourself?
No.
No? I wondered. They had somebody,
The only thing I do is when I'm driving, I'm not at work and I'm driving down the highway and it's on Google Maps now too.
Yeah.
And you know, if like there's a trooper sitting in the median and he'll say, is the speed trap still here? I'll go, nope. Not that one response matters, but
we came across the bridge the other day and somebody had marked. It was either by the coffee or on the other side, but there was nobody there, so I just wondered if you guys put yourself on there and then move or.
that would be fun.
It's not a dumb idea.
No, it's not.
So the people down, they just come ahead.
Yeah. And then if you do it and go up one further, then they're, don't see you, so then they speed up.
Yeah.
No,
Hopefully I didn't give you an idea.
Yeah.
No?
I love Waze.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to a wedding once in Pittsburgh and we used Waze and there was a bridge closed or something, so we got detoured or whatever. And our friend did not use Waze, she used her car or phone or something, Google, or I don't know, but it didn't have bridge closed and she sat in traffic for 3 hours and missed the wedding.
Oh, dear.
Wedding or whatever. She's like 3 hours late.
You know, you don't need the app to catch people speeding through here. People do it all on their own without it. It's easy enough. Mainly at the 25 zone, nobody will strike 25.
Nobody.
I mean, I don't run around 25 through there either, but
And so many people run the light, like I always stop.
Oh, yeah, you wait.
till- I mean, it's red and people like fly by and I'm like, oh, okay.
I waited for it to change green and then another 2 or 3
you haven't had to look
seconds.
twice, both ways twice.
Yeah.
I make sure the first person is stopping and then not very close to the bogey that's in the lights.
yeah.
People coming over the dam.
Yeah, I was making fun of Lansing the other day because he pulled a guy over that like when we were in that light. And I was like, oh, what'd he say? He's like, oh, well, he said they have a house here, but they've been out of state for a few years, and the last time they were here, that light wasn't there. And I was like, you could say that about anywhere you've never been before, like you still have to pay attention to the light, like, oh, well, I've never been to California, so I don't know where any of these lights are, I'm just gonna drive home. Like, what kind of excuse is that?
It's one you thought might work.
Yeah.
He was hoping so.
Gotta teach them wire, make sure you stop before the sidewalk, because bikers or walkers or
Yeah.
whatever, and
When does he turn 16?
in January. He has his temps, my son, but always. He's getting better and better, I mean, he's learning stuff, but. Still learning how to turn smoothly and park and.
I had to let off the gas and we were going around the turn and they're slowing down, like, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, they behind, I'm like, and you gotta get up to speed, like, if you're going and cars are coming, like.
Yeah.
You have room, but you need to get up to speed, I'm not saying like, put your foot on the pedal and fly, but.
Yeah, you gotta commit to it. If you're gonna be out there, you're gonna be out there.
And that's what I tell him about getting on the, he's like, on the highway once, and it was just from 33 to Sawmill Road, so he stayed in the right lane and just went.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when you merge on, you gotta.
Yeah.
People are not moving over for you and they're coming, so you gotta just merge,
Yeah, you gotta be going fast enough to.
yeah, get on the highway.
First time I drove on the highway, when I had my temps, my dad was like, oh, we're gonna look for cars for you. So he drove his like big F-150 in the middle of rush hour traffic through Columbus, and he was like, we gotta go, and I was like, it's terrified. It was, I learned, so.
If you can drive that, you can drive anything.
Yeah, it was the most high pressure situation ever, I was like, this is a lot. But I got my in-car like right afterwards for that, like the highway one, and the lady's like, you've done this before, hold on, we'll go somewhere else, so. Got that.
He starts his in-car drivers at like. October 9th, I think. He did his in-class, whatever, and then. It was a week to do the in-car, but it's like October for three different weeks, and then November, the first week of November or something. And then I don't know, is it 50 hours they have to be with the adult
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
for their first year? Is that what it is, or what? Or
No, it's just until they take it.
until they have their license?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's done way more than 50 hours already. I mean, I think we did
I
6
just-
hours the first
50
year.
hours, actually.
I don't know if it was-
You have to sign off.
Yeah. He drives me every day to Jerome, and then I drive to work from there. He drives us to dinner or every errand. We just switch seats when I drive to my work, but. Roundabouts, he wants to like stop, and I'm like, oh dude, like.
So does every other adult.
There's nobody and I wanted to use my blinker, and he's like, you don't have to, I'm like, but it just lets people know if you're turning left or turning right or going straight, you don't use it, but. Like, I just like to use my blinker all the time, because it just tells people where you're going.
If you need your lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. I like to use I use it even like turning on like at the turn sometimes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's stuck around.
That's the friend.
I can be in a Shawnee.
Yes, it's
Oh, yeah.
oh, there you go. That's exercise.
Not very appealing. A few days, but not many. That's true.
Yeah, make a motion, we return from executive session.
Second.
Yes. Isaac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Badger.
Yes.
Silverman.
Yes.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
No.
Anybody opposed?